Baseball fans and Latinos are mourning the unexpected death of legendary pitcher Fernando Valenzuela. He played in the majors for 17 seasons, which included time with the Padres and the Dodgers. Well, they also served as a Spanish-language Dodgers broadcaster more than 2 decades before stepping away from the booth to focus on his health. Valenzuela was 63 years old when he died. And joining me now is Enrique Morones. He worked for the Padres at the same time, a close friend to Valenzuela. And let's just start with the impact that he had, certainly for all the time with the Dodgers. You look at all the people he brought up from Mexico. He changed the fan base. Tell me about it. Absolutely.
It was just such a Fernando mania. It was really something special. And when he broke in with the Dodgers, when he was 20 years old, he had a great season, pitched a lot of shutouts, and the way he would wind up and look at the sky was something incredible. And Fernando was a really incredible man. He was one of 12 children, and he was a great athlete, not only baseball, but he was really a great athlete, and all the players loved him. And I remember when we went to Monterrey. When the Padres went to Monterrey, Fernando was with the Padres, and he pitched the opening game of the Monterrey series against the Mets. And I remember the very first pitch he threw, the New York Met hit it, and I thought it was a home run. But Steve Finley caught it. And he threw the ball back in and asked Fernando to roll me the ball, which he did. And I gave it to John Morse, you know, the owner of the Padres.
Former owner, yeah.
And then the first home run that was hit in that park was actually by Steve Finley. And I have that ball. And it was really significant to me. And it was just really great to get to know him and how the fans responded because they couldn't believe he was, they were seeing him in person, out of uniform, you know, like on a plane or something. And he was just a wonderful person. He always believed in education because his mom was a school teacher. And Fernando just said with him, it was always baseball. And when Mike Rito, the guy that found him, was scouting another player, and he saw Fernando pitching, and he goes, we got to sign him up.
You talk about having a ball. You brought one, I see.
Yes.
Which ball is this?
This one is the ball that was actually used in the Monterrey games in Mexico, August 16th of 1996. And then you could see the striping is green, red, and then the ball white. And we had La Primera Serie on it. And it was just such a historic game. I remember when we were on the field to start the game, the stadium was actually shaking because they were calling him by his nickname, Toro, Toro. And Larry and John and I were on the field, and it was just a magical moment, and it was a very emotional moment. And I'll just never forget what a great man, family man he was.
He gave hope to so many Latinos. Tell us about how he really changed dreams.
Well, you know, they were in Chavez Ravine when he played for the Dodgers, and they had a bad history with the Latino community because they had moved a lot of people out. But when Fernando played, all of a sudden the Latinos started coming back, and everybody thought of him as sort of a religion. And everybody was really proud to see him and meet him. And he was always low-key and very friendly. And I remember one time when I was on a plane with him, somebody came up to him and said, "Is it you?" And he said, "No, it's not me." And then I told Fernando, you know, that guy was so brave to ask you that. I would really appreciate it if you go back and shake his hand, because he's probably embarrassed now. And he did. Fernando went right back there, shook his hand, talked to people. He was always a very kind and giving person.
Yeah. So Enrique Morones, thank you for all of your stories. We feel like we know him so much better now.
Yes.
And he's certainly diversified baseball today. The fan base is totally different. He has changed the game. We appreciate your time.
Sure, my pleasure.
Thank you so much. Good to see you again.
Thank you.